So I guess we're live. Today is going to be a different stream. Um, Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'll get my mobile phone so we can start working. Hope you guys had a good week. How are you? Just check my mobile real quick. If everything's fine, levels are fine. Probably get ready. So today we don't have stupid drink, we just have like cheap Coke, rip off Coke Zero. So that's I guess a bit stupid to maintain the usual ritual of stream, which is I usually buy the most stupid beverage I can find, usually non-alcoholic, because TOS and you gotta keep it PG, right? But it's a bit dirty. But yeah. So cheers to you guys. I don't anticipate to work very long for today, but probably it will take me the time of the stream, 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. I think that's how long I'll take, so it's good. But yeah, I need to finish some things from work I did not finish. So, I mean, it's not mandatory, but I prefer so that Monday is more chill and so that deadlines are not, how do you say in English? I'm missing the word. But so that my work does not deviate from the deadline, even though that deviation is accounted for and it's totally chill by my superiors. So we're fine. So also another thing is, let me check if you guys can hear me. So for everyone that's watching on YouTube, okay, you guys can hear me. I can see now on my mobile. So for everyone that's watching on YouTube, if the quality on YouTube is not the greatest live, it's because I'm using my, not sure if you will be able to see it, my laptop from work. And this is a Lenovo laptop. Basically it doesn't have a GPU, and since it doesn't have a GPU, when I try to multi-stream it chokes a bit. So I'm streaming with the lowest resolution, or with the lower resolution. I was gonna say lowest resolution possible, but it's not true. The lower resolution, it's actually the highest I can afford in order to keep it stable. And when I say I can afford, it's not money, it's GPU resources. And so you'll probably see the stream live on YouTube in not a very good condition, and I'm promoting you guys to go on Twitch and follow me on Twitch while I'm live. But when you watch the VODs, which I now realize I didn't enable on Twitch, but you can see the videos on YouTube, which nobody does, but you can see them at the same quality you'll see on Twitch, which right now is 720, which I would say it's fine, because I mostly stream, as you know, if you watch my videos on YouTube, I mostly play PlayStation 2 and retro gaming consoles. So 720p is actually fine for that. And I've also mentioned in my previous video, I'm using a GoPro. I don't intend to upgrade, at least for my first video, at least except for like in my first year. I mean, I don't intend to upgrade. So for now, that's what it is. But yeah, if you're on YouTube, I would love it if you could follow me on Twitch so that you see these live streams with a bit more quality. If not, that's totally fine too. If you're on YouTube, I'm doing, as always, another video on Sunday. It will be a bit different. I'm still trying to figure out my style. I won't say it's a video essay, but it's going to be a bit more philosophical maybe, or more abstract, more artistic. Not more artistic, but just more abstract. But I think the quality of the content is improving bit by bit, and I'm happy about that. So I'd also be happy if you could watch, and if you like it, leave a like and all that jazz. I would love to hear stories from you, as always. That's what this is all about, is to get to know you as well, and I don't know, share stories and positivity with the world. But if you have something negative to say, you're always welcome. I welcome that as well. And yeah, just to finish the yapping part, I've also set up my social media now in Instagram and on X. If you follow me on X, I'm sorry for you, because I just say shit about NBA because I like basketball. But yeah, on Instagram I think I share more daily cool stuff about what I enjoy, so you'll get to know me a bit more there if you're interested. But yeah, I forgot to mention in Instagram and on X today that I was streaming, since this was a different stream, it's a co-working stream. I usually do a retro. Well, usually maybe it's a stronger offer words, because this is actually my first official stream on Twitch, because I deleted the first one, and last week I also had some technical issues, so I did delete that as well, because I only streamed for half an hour last week. So this is officially my first stream, and it will be a different one because yeah, I have to finish I have to finish work, so I thought, yeah, I might as well do 2 in 1, and hopefully I can keep company to somebody, or I don't know, like somebody watches, and yeah. So as you can see, yeah, warning, YouTube's already complaining. So if you're on YouTube, go ahead and follow me on Twitch. If not, that's totally fine. But yeah, to finish the yapping part, as I was saying, this week I bought this amazing record. It's one of my favorite bands ever. They have disbanded though, but it's one of my favorite records ever, and they're super hard to find in Portugal, where I live. Basically, at the time they were released, they were super expensive to get here, and I never pulled the trigger, since like my financial situation back there was not as good, and I had other priorities. But I saw this like on Vinted, on second hands, and I needed to have it. So now that I have the money, I bought it, and it brings back so many good memories. And it's not my favorite from Chon, I'll admit, but the concept like of Grow is, they were in this growth phase of the band, and you listen to so much positivity on the tracks. There's this uplifting, upbeat mood throughout the record, and they were also trying new things. There were some tracks with vocals, and they were kind of trying to establish themselves as more of a, less of an instrumental band, and trying to experiment more commercial things to grow, like the title of the album says. And when I was listening to this back then, I didn't realize, or I didn't think deeply about it, but I was also in a growth period of my life, even though that didn't hit me, but now I'm listening to this again, and I think it resonates with the period of my life that I'm in as well now, which is good. Like I feel like I'm a kid again, in the sense like there's still so much to grow, and I've listened to this a while in the past 2 days when I got the record again, and yeah, it's so many good memories, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it more this time around, and I miss the band a lot. Like my favorite, I'm not sure if my favorite is the self-titled of the Homie, but I remember like during the Homie phase, everyone was hyped and excited about what the new record would sound like, and there was this community that was small, but everybody was super artsy and creative and positive and chill, and there were inside jokes like the Wario, who is Wario, and they thought it was like Mario who's one of the main guitarists of the band, and they thought like it was the persona of Mario, so that he could join the community and talk incognito with everyone, but it was not. It was this guy called Daniel Robledo, and it was super funny, like to watch when the first video clip came out of Homie, the record Homie, and there's this clip like where Mario is getting a call from somebody, because I don't want to spoil. Like that clip is amazing. It has a super cool dog, and the dog unfortunately already passed away, but that music video is just vibes, man. The GameCube, the Smash Bros, like it represented everyone that liked Sean so well, that when it hit, it was like amazing. And I remember those times very fondly. It was such a hype, like that band and those moments. And yeah, the Wario picture, like somebody took that guy Daniel Robledo like made a funny pic dressing up as a cholo, because Mario is kind of a Latino, I guess, American Latino. So it was kind of an inside joke when they finally revealed who Wario was and what he looked like. Man, it was so funny. It was so funny. But yeah, I always will remember that group of fans. It's kind of getting parasocial, but I think they have a Discord still. Sean disbanded them after COVID, and yeah, they're like all chill, introverted guys, so they're not much on social media. Mario's not much on social media. I know Eric is doing his own thing now, Plop Doggy and Betray Flip, and I know some of the Camarena brothers and the Palisek are also on social media still. So I guess if you want, you can kind of pseudo stalk him there, but it's too deep of a layer for me. Like, I just follow Eric and leave the rest of the guys alone, because they want their privacy, of course, and I respect that. But I'm not gonna say I don't miss that fan community and those guys. Last time I saw, they were streaming on Twitch during COVID, like Mario and the guys were playing Valorant, or it was a first-person shooter. But yeah, those were good times. So that being said, I do want to put this will be flagged on YouTube, so another reason for you to go watch on Twitch. But let's face it, nobody watches the streams after they're done on YouTube. So I'll just put some Sean playing on Spotify, and yeah, these were the guys basically. And you can see there my guitar, so I play guitar. And homie, man, no signal. The video clip I was talking about, is it water slides? No, feel this, no, because it starts with feel this way, but it's water slide. Anyways, we'll listen to Grow for now, and if we have more time, I'll be playing Chun for the rest of the stream. And that's it. I'll be playing Gads. Maybe that's too low. Now I need to check levels, okay? So bear with me while I check the levels on my mobile phone. I'll be checking the levels here. I think you guys listen too much of the room. Let's see, let's go. I need to do another thing. I think levels are. Are we fine? Not sure. Are we fine? At this point, I think we're just listening to music. Let's see, is it better? Maybe a bit louder my voice. And put Sean. Yeah, like this. There's a plane passing by, so I also don't know. But I think we're fine, right? Yeah, I'll go with this. Like, nobody's watching anyway. So, I think it's fine. So, yeah. I'll try to keep an eye on chat. I'll try to keep an eye on chat. And let's get to work. I also did not check if like the keyboard would mess with you guys, for example. Should be okay. Let me check again just for the sake of everything. I wasted half an hour yapping, but whatever. So let's check again. Should I raise the music a bit? Maybe just with the mic. Let's try again. Sorry. Two. No, yeah, this is fine. Levels are fine. So this track, for example, is the one. It's one of those I was talking about where the guys inserted vocals, and it was one of the favorite tracks people enjoyed during live shows, which unfortunately I also did not get to see. Since this is on shuffle, I'll put it back on the start so we can start working. So yeah, I don't work with Pomodoros because I don't enjoy Pomodoros, but nobody's watching. Let's just work. Again, I'll be taking a look at Twitch. And let's start working. Need to get back in the zone again. I'm working with TypeScript. I'm doing this platform to manage contracts with influencers for this marketing department, and I'm fixing the pagination for it because we used to have an offset pagination and cursor pagination, but we've now changed it to a page-based pagination. So to keep it simple, basically, I don't make the rules. Somebody made the argument, said it's fine, and I think it's fine. This is in the very early beginnings of the development, and there's nothing inherently wrong with it, so I think it's fine. But yeah, I was changing it because the data quality is also not very good right now. We need to do data migration and stuff like that, so I was in the middle of changing it, but now I want to finish this basically. So I have Visual Studio complaining and TypeScript complaining about not existing type. So let me focus again and see where I left. Maybe I should keep chat awake on my mobile. I'm thinking I'll just wave so that I can see. Yeah, okay, cool. What did I call this again? Everything that's called after local page and everything that's called page size quick results of our page size. So page size, page size, page size, and this is page is 1. Now I have to go to the types. Not this. Where was I again? Let me actually look up what page results should be easier. This surface, the results. I need to change the color. And yes, I could replace them here all at once, but I actually like to go through them one by one, so I see what I'm doing and take a chill. What is he complaining about? This is a string. Like this, let me think. Do it like this. Sometimes about page. Records totally low. Instead of next person, page right. Need to check the other schemas. Might as well check now, maybe. And the test status, page size, page, continue without something else in this file? No. Let's go to the following one. Page size, page, so pagination type seem okay. What else is he complaining about? Where's the schema? And how did I call it? Page number. Right. That's not 18. Let me ask something to the GBDs. Just a second, let me. Yeah, it's just dumb of me, but because like 18 I have 25,000 and I'm showing 100 each, that's like 250. So 80 will be a problem. Might as well. Might as well. What do this thing do? Shouldn't change anything. I know why for this thing. Do it like that. What else? Results. Building the same thing. Page. Looking at that. What other schemes do we have? Influencer schemes. I'm gonna ask him to take a look at this file in the CV. Yep. And why does it run down private file? What's after the ads here? So if we copy what we have on the other pages, don't have to do switching. So let's just copy the pattern and put 5. And here we do the same, right? And 5 numbers and shift, this is 5 or 3, yeah, in fact, this is called page size, that's why I was getting confused. This is like maximum 100 and this is not after this is called page. Okay, and is it complaining about something else? No, do we have, so now it's like tests, right? And next cursor, yes of course. Yes of course. So now will check our next cursor as well. I should only have it. Okay, box file, sure. Test file, test file, test file. Oh, there's the roots for the agency. Oh, and I still have it. Still have the cursor in other places. So, might as well check. Before I do that, I hope my yapping is not ruining. Should I mute myself? Like, that's how good of a streamer I am. I don't even know if I should. Because if it's co-working and you guys are working, maybe I'm just that annoying colleague who doesn't shut up, right? But it's not like anybody's. Please someone tell me to shut up. Leave a comment if you're on YouTube or if you're live on Twitch. Just let me know in chat. That's the challenge for today. Like someone telling me, oh, shut up. That would be lovely. Anyway, let me check something. I want to see the co-working and studying, like who's live. And shit, I didn't even put any text, so yes, I cannot be very surprised. I'm also like showing my back to you guys, so I'm going for the mysterious, you know, and not only 370 viewers. Like, this person is killing it. I just want to see if I'm there, but I understand why you would not randomly watch me. Bruh. Bro, where am I on this list? No. I'm not even on the bottom. Oh, here I am. Should I change the light to maybe green or something? What will happen if I change to green? Would it be cooler to watch? I don't think so, no. What about pink? No, this is yellow, brown, purple, purple. Is it a vibe? I feel like it's too dark. What about pink? I think it's too dark now. I mean, it looks cool, but my poor shrimps in the aquarium, they must be like, what the heck is happening? No, let's just see if it will light. I think it's more pleasant this way. So I'm on the list, so people can find me on Twitch. And, is that like darker? Can it work? Yeah, it is. Is this one darker too? Probably. What about the light? Did that change? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's keep it up. I think if I didn't yell, it was not streaming. I was probably finished with work. But anyway, hope you're having fun. I know I am. So let's get back to work. So the challenge for today is like for somebody to shut up if they're co-working with me. And I'm doing, like, if you find that annoying colleague, just let me know and I'll mute myself. But yeah, I've discovered I still have this property left. Next Thursday. So I think next Thursday will become page. Let's fix this. Let's fix this. I just fixed this right now. Where did I fix that? Test file, test file, test file, model. Okay, I just fixed that right now. Not exist. What was the description of this page for this as well? And page number, that makes sense. So okay, page number. This is the first file. And for this also fix this like this. But in this case it's a result, right? What was it this thing? I don't get it. Don't get it. It's expecting it to be a screen still. Xerox. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, I'm clearly missing this, so maybe. Yep. So we're on the last track of the record. This amazing record. I feel like this is such an Alan Oldsworth type of track. Because I know the guys were into jazz, and at the time I didn't realize about this track. And now I hear it and I find it beautiful, and I'm like, what the hell, where was I when I was listening to this? Like, from a few years from a few recent years from now, like in the most recent years, in the past recent years, man, English is hard, yo. But yeah, I would say like after COVID, I realized I was always multitasking, and one of the things I do now, and I enjoy it a lot because I did it when I was pre-teenager, because internet was crappier back then, and I remember just listening to records, call me an old guy, old head, but when I was like before 11 years old, I would just like listen to records, and I realized more and more I was listening to music while doing other stuff from the age 10 to like now. And after COVID, I realized like I was multitasking with everything, and I think I was like in a stage where I was like, music always has been a huge part of my life, and it was starting to like dim to a point where it felt like that flame was gone. Like music didn't matter, and I thought like I just could not accept that. It was too sad to be true. So I was thinking about that a lot after COVID, that nothing in music excited me more deeper than that. Like, it felt like it had lost its spark, you know. But now, one of the reasons, it was because like I was multitasking simply, and now it's not what I'm doing because I'm working, and I like to work with the soundtrack sometimes, but just listening to a record, it's completely different. And when I listened to this record, when I bought it just a few days ago, it was a totally different experience from what I had. And like this track, for example, I was just listening, it's the last track of the record, which I'll now change to the homey one. I like more the self-titled one. Let me just, I think it was Water Slides, the music video I was talking to you about. Now I'm 100% certain exactly. It's this one. What an amazing music video, such hype. And yeah, I didn't realize, man, like, just stop, listen to the music, let go on that journey, and it's amazing, like, underappreciated, underrated experience. Eventually I want to do a video about that as well. Not in the near future, but maybe in some months from now. Because I lost all my CD collection. I just have the CDs that I'm a huge VK Rock fan. I lived in Japan for 2 years and I've wrote for Japanese culture magazine. I have a thing with Japan. I'm slightly weeb. So, and my wife, we met at the Visual K cover band, so that's how we met. She plays bass, I play guitar. And so she has a collection of her own of J-Rock records. And I had a collection of my own of records, but I lost it in the flood. And the only ones I have is basically I just have one from that collection really, which is the Paul Gilbert one, my all-time favorite guitarist, and it's signed by him. And I also got this record, which is from a friend. I bought it from him. It was like his most recent solo record. Pedro Branco, the Portuguese dude. He plays for bands like Tiago Betancourt and You Can't Win Charlie Brown. So he plays for Portuguese huge bands. And he's doing his solo thing. He has some other jazz projects as well and cover projects. But he did this record, and it's a beautiful record. And he had still some copies, and he was on Instagram asking who wants a copy, and of course I want a copy. And he was so kind to even sign it for me and send it by mail, because this was during COVID. And I bought this record and another record from this project Old Mountain, which is also a great listen. And yeah, and I'm not even. I was thinking, like, do I like Old Mountain more than his solo project? And I'm not sure. It depends. I would say back then, yes, but then this record came out. I was like more. I enjoyed it very much, and now I cannot decide. I like
False
more.
stories spread fast.
That's, I like more his stuff than his band's stuff, like Tiago Betancourt and You Can't Win Charlie Brown. But that's just between you and me. Anyway, I also have a friend who plays, who's the main. Really? I'm getting work emails at this hour. I also have this friend, like, who plays in this Portuguese band. They went to Eurovision like before COVID, I think. Black Mamba. Not sure if it's a Kobe reference. I just realized I need to ask him. I never asked him, but I also have a friend who plays with that band, so if you'd be so kind to check them out. They're more of a blues rock band, but the vocals, my friends, also named Pedro. Although that's not his artistic name, shit, I might have doxed him. Anyway, he sings great. Like, I always enjoyed his vocals, his vocal style, and his guitar playing is also very nice. Like, I always enjoyed his tone. His guitar tone is sick, and yeah, his voice is sick, and the dude's overall a good guy. Great guy. I haven't with him like for a long time now, but yeah, you guys should check his band, Black Mamba. It's more going. They're big. They're big in Portugal. They're on the radio and stuff. They're big. It's like my other friend, Tiago Betancourt band. The band is in. They're big bands. They go on the radio. They're commercial. So I think you guys will easily listen to those artists. And if you don't know Portuguese music, then that's a gateway to that if you're interested. But anyway, let's put the homie records from the beginning. and get back to work. Otherwise, let's see if I can finish in half an hour. I'm yapping too much. Let's see something here. Is this last one too much? Maybe. Maybe. Is he complaining about this? It's not, right? And here we have no complaints as well. So, does this work? Is the question. Still complaining. Not to find on the schema. But it is, right? Without did I change the wrong thing? Don't understand. And what I mean by don't understand is I don't see anything wrong. Numbers results. This is the worst part of like working at this hours, like I'm thinking, why am I doing certain things? Basically, why am I doing certain things? Why am I doing certain things? It's because I'm missing the page size here. So let's just add it. Okay, so now we have the backend running. Can I show you this? Maybe not, even if it's dev data. Maybe I shouldn't alone. And I'm showing you codes. This resolution, I don't think you can see anything. And I'm halfway blinding the screens, so it should be okay. But yeah, let's not show you Postman. So yeah, it's not showing any results because I changed the parameters, so if I use the wrong parameter. That's right, if you're hearing cars and shit because they're picking up trash on the street. That's basically it. Yes, use it to check. Let's check the model. It doesn't think the model will affect anything. It will be more it detected something on the service. Let's check. Which size? The dudes have still at it, huh? Also, I need to add a finger of water to mine, but won't be today. Let's see. Try to change the bit. Let's try postman again. Let's add loads. but also want track is such a vibe. Sega did such a great job. The vocals. I wish they did a track with Park. Anderson Park. Or like a track with JD Beck. Thundercats. Man. I just hope these guys make more music. They also have this lo-fi, which maybe I should show you guys on stream, but like Orange Sofa, it's so good. Because I always wanted to do this lo-fi chill thing, and yeah, man, Chun are just like the greatest ever. Anyway, let's bring this endpoint again and see the logs. Let me copy them here so I can see things better. This method. Yes, the problem is here. So, and now I do this. I'm closer, but still. Let's see. Where am I returning the total results? Whoa. This is the type of beats that I used to hate as a kid. These more African thing, because at the time in Portugal there was just so popular African music and this type of beat that it's like Kizomba and Kuduro. But in America it's still fresh, I guess. And now it's like, because they have a genre which is like just that beat, that rhythm. Where is this track now? Where is this track? Seems like everything is fine. No? Here it is. Is this what, bro? Is this why? Yeah, the music video would actually start with this song, and then the dog would call Mario, but you'd see the color is Wario. Like, it's like we're watching a trailer that we were expecting for 20 years or something. And this record homemade. It was made for all the homies, which were like the fans of the band Chun. And yeah, Chun is the greatest band ever. Maybe I'll do a video about them. I don't know. At least I got to talk to them in Twitch once. And my sorry ass, like, it was one of the moments like we had it great and we didn't know. So my sorry ass, like, never contemplated the thought of like the band dismembering and shit like that. That the band would one day end. So I didn't even like thank them for all the great music they put out in the world. Like, what the fuck? We take shit for granted. That's what it is. But anyways, I'm still grieving. It's what I realize. I guess I just need to go to join Discord. Ah man. Anyway, let's fix this matrix. My friend suggests this. Let's see. Maybe I better check. If we know. I like to use GPT for like the small stuff and like for like a superficial analysis. It's easier, like it's quicker for him to just give me a superficial analysis, and I take it from there. Especially when I'm working more at late hours and my brain's not as operational. But again, this is not best practice because what you'll end up with is surprises in the following days. But again, what I'm doing right now, yes, there's a deadline, but there's no rush. So on Monday, I can take a chill and like smooth into it, you know? So, where was I? It's like lately I've been a bit ADHDing. My rest hasn't been very good, so I'm definitely feeling the performance. Especially today, like today has been a hard day for me. Concentration wise, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Okay, so total results is now fixed, but now I need the pagination to work, so I think I'm still missing something. And again, I'm just asking, and if it doesn't pinpoint me to somewhere, I guess I can just check again. Also not something I recommend, because you get used to this and then you don't know how to read the stack trace, which is awful as a developer. It's one of the basic skills, but again, I've been in the business for some years now, and I'm doing this because I'm super tired. And I know this sounds like an excuse, but I know what I'm doing, and I know that like this isn't what I usually do, and that I'm disciplined enough to don't do this every time. So it's one of those cases where do what I preach or do what I say, but don't do what I do, okay? For all you young developers out there, also very happy though with my English, my level of English. It's been improving, even though I speak English on a daily basis since 2018. But sure. I wonder if I could do the same with my Italian or my Spanish. And don't get me started on the Japanese, but again, my brain has shut off. Not sure if it's because I'm tired, if it's because ADHD, or if it's because I'm streaming, so I'm multitasking, but who knows? Again, it's not like anybody's watching, so I'm just talking to myself, talking to myself. And YouTube seems very delayed. But if you're on YouTube, which I don't see anyone, bro. Oh, it's because it started. Oh, so this is actually like not live, is it? Let me not to the camera. Oh, but I see what I'm doing there. So it's not that huge of a delay. Anyway, I'm seeing you guys. I see you guys. I see you guys. How's the weather where you're watching? Somewhere in time. I just made that up. Let's go back. Where are you? It's telling me there's still something in the service. Let me check something though. what Postman is returning does not match what I have on the DB. So the record only is finishing, and I could either show you the self-titled album, or I can just show you Orange Sofa, which I think it's best. So let me start doing that. Orange Sofa. So Orange Sofa is like a label the guys did for their lo-fi projects, and Mario, Eric, because you can listen to it now. The Homie record, they were into electronic stuff, music, and they're also into all sorts of music like jazz and stuff like that. So metal, they started with metal influences. So they're musicians, alright. They listen to pretty much music. That's what they like, and they always wanted to do lo-fi thing. Orange Sofa is their label, and you basically have all these more loud. So it's their lo-fi label, and they've done records, and they go by handles. So I think Sleepy Ghost is Eric, Dead Pixel is Mario, Relaxo, not sure if it was damn, was it Nathan? I don't know who's who. Isaiah? Maybe? I don't know who's who anymore, but doesn't matter because all of them are good music. Like these three records, I don't know which I like the best, if it's the Mario one, the Eric one. You can definitely hear Chan in there, right? So this is a good lo-fi experience. Let's get back to work. I hope you guys enjoy this. By the way, the second track, Roost, which from Sleepy Ghost and that it was practically Sean. Okay. it's getting late and I still need to change the front end and the back and the tests. Check this out.
False stories spread fast.
No, it's please. We're getting calls. Again, let the not show. Okay, now it seems it's correct. Just confirm GPT if he's fast looking at all these records. But to me, to my eyes, it seemed like it was the right thing. We'll check all of them and try to match. While it checks from page 2, hopefully it will work. Okay, let me check on the VB. And this is it. This is the track that samples can be. So it's also good. Loss. It's the one I'm seeing, so it seems correct. Let's say seems correct now. So now let me commit and remove this console logs. Let's just commit. You can keep everything. Actually, before we commit, let's do let's run the linter. So everything is being yarn and fixed. Let's go. So maybe I'll finish at 1:30 a.m. I think that's my ETA. Thinking half an hour. And like with GPT to help me fix the tests real quick. And then on Monday morning I'll check everything again just to be sure. But again, we are dude, I'm getting bots. Really? So I think I blocked the dude, but how do I ban people? How to ban people from really? Ban. That was pretty easy. I'm not sure if it was Theo that worked on this, but I don't think he was the one. But I know TOGB worked on Twitch. Anyway. Dreamception! Shit. Like I'm drinking Coke like a maniac, which is also not very nice, but I guess I go less crazy than... I'm not filling the cup as well to the top, so maybe that's why I'm doing so many cups. With half a liter already. Let's try to make this the last one, although it's not to the top. I'll probably do another one. Then, oh yeah, my bad. Okay, so we're back. Just a little toilet break. No biggie, right? Almost see cider with hiccups, but it's fine. Linter is warning me about some things. Just also a ritual of the stream that the battery dies on me. So I have to replace the GoPro battery with another one. Luckily I have like 4 batteries. And here they are. I leave them there so they charge. I'll put them to charge. Okay, so let's fix linking errors. My hands are so cold, but I cannot program if I cannot type if I have gloves. So this was done with me. I could have done this straight away, but whatever. So this other text was comparing your files. So great. Okay, don't see any more console logs, which is good. I'll double check on source tree as well. Let the linter run. This is our page. This is page size. You know what? Yeah, let's commit now. I don't mind this linter error because we will fix it when we fix it. So this is great. Page, I guess. Shiny other activities. Which is not sure if my colleagues will agree, but there's more. I think this needs to be reviewed. But yeah, this needs to be reviewed on Monday anyway. So I guess if this is wrong, my colleagues will point it out in the code review. That's what it's for. Because the problem is they added a new service for the agencies today. And of course when they did the pagination, they still did it with the cursor in the offset. So they were not expecting, like we talked about it, but they based on the implementation they had, right? So, but I think this is fine to commit. Let's not push now. Let's say change pagination from cursor to page-based pagination. And wait, I don't actually want
Demarte comes in peace.
to commit in this branch. Shit. Can we just try do this? Let's do git fetch all. Can we check out to main? That's my question. It's telling me to go fuck myself, so let's check out to main. Use the new branch -b. Whatever, I don't think you guys can see this. Oh snap. I think the screen is too small for you guys to read. Not doesn't matter. No biggie anyway. Apply the stash. Is there conflicts? I'm just going to accept. No changes accepted. Just accept all the stage changes. There's the conflict. Conflicts rights, controlling weapons, service, schema. Let's check on source 3 like actually let's check again. Something 720 there. This is correct. this is what changed the most. Just leave this for now. These make sense, these make sense, these make sense. This as well, this as well. Right, this as well. Put this. No, but it's there, so okay. I think this is correct, but one way to find out is to manually test again, which we shall do. Shit.
A UFO has been detected on its way from Mars to Earth.
Shit, bro. Yeah, we shouldn't have. We should have made this branch from that other branch. Now the question is, I think we merge this one into that one, right? Or is it what I'm doing risky business? Should I just delete the branch? I think I'll delete it. Click to delete. Check out, right? Alright, delete. What's this one? I don't want to lose the codes. I'm gonna be so mad if I lose the codes. think I will just do another stair. Change the branch. Again, this is like what happens when you work late. Start doing shit and you risk losing everything because you're so greedy. So now what I'm gonna do, I'll create a branch from this one. What's the name of this guy? MKTT 73. What was the branch called? Final review influencer list. Final review influencer list. Okay, now I can use source tree to like apply this stairs. And with this one there should be actually no conflicts. So, but before that, let's run the winter. Hopefully the winter will only just give me 1/2 of it, because of that test file I did not fix. Then we can do another manual test on postmans, and I should see the same thing. If I see the same thing, we are good. If we don't, so I'm only seeing the same thing as I used to see, which is a good sign. Let me start dev. Fire postman up. Let's go again. Give me 500. I think it does. It is because it isn't loaded yet, or no, pop the page. No, wait, maybe it's because my AWS session ended. So my database is not actually returning anything. Okay. Don't panic. Hello, AWS, please. What's happening? Why is it freezing? Oh, it's because I actually have to babysit the browser? Damn. Okay, so let's bring Postman again. I think this is pretty much correct. My neighbor is leaving for some reason. It's 1:30 a.m. Not sure if you can see the clock. The clock. Here's the clock. Yeah, it's still working. But shouldn't it? Now my ETA is like 2 a.m. So let's commit this shit. Try to fix some test files maybe. So stage all, maybe on stage. This one, this one, this one. And those as well. I don't want you. Okay. go. Just indicate message. Send a message to my wife so that she can see what to write. She's also working, by the way. Somebody watches this and wants to read a good webcomic, just read Websophilo. Follow her on Instagram as well. I really enjoy to read it. Yeah, she's working hard as well, so tomorrow's gonna be a cool day. We're gonna go for a walk with our kids. We're gonna have lunch somewhere. And yeah, let's go. So we commuted, right? Now let's take some tests. Let's see how many go up. Hopefully these are Is this orange sofa still? No, it's not. So let's put some more orange sofa. I would like cul-de-sac. Yeah. You can see I'm asking ChatGPT to fix the test, and he's famously known for like fucking up. So we've spent all this time changing the after to page and shit like that, so we don't use cursors, and this motherfucker is like, oh, here it is. Like, bro, like update, dude. I'm not sure how much I can swear, so what was that? Vine with the language. Watch your profanity. Watch your profanity. Okay, it's not complaining anymore, I guess, so should be good. What other file was it completing? Next file. Because I want to go to bed, not gonna lie. My bladder is also complaining now. After this much, like half liter Diet Coke. But we're close to the end, so again my ETA is 2 AM, but if everything goes well it might be like 1:45. It depends. This is a big file, right? So asking GPT to not also a very good practice because it wastes a lot. Credits, but it's the company's money. And they, like, it's part of their budget, and how do you call it? They pay a monthly fee and they have a certain amount of credits, so people aren't using them, should be fine. So I see less failed tests now, which is good, but I still see some. Hopefully all in the same file. Only 2 files missing. So we're nearing the end. This is a smaller one. And this file should also be a smaller one. After that I run Blazor again, go to integration tests. Let me check what I get. Result generated. Very cool. For the front end, I've also looked at the files that I need to change. Still some. Ooh, something went wrong. But it's not complaining though. TypeScript, it's not complaining. Agency roots, agency roots, agency roots, agency roots, agency root, confidential service. Back. So let's go with the agency root ones first. I think I need to be I could also leave the front end for like later, maybe Sunday afternoon. Or it could be you guys see that? I have a snail that's sleeping now. I'll be right back. By the way, if you're wondering what happened to my window, it's an old window, and this year with the winds, just one, there was this one day that the wind was so strong that the window opened by itself with the wind, and this is like all thick glass and it shattered, and it's just an fix I did. But temperature, it's okay. So let's run tests again. And the service test should still confirm. No, I still see one. I don't know what I'm drinking anymore because there's nothing here. Why is it using just my colleague wrote the test with just, is that it? We're using V. Oh, how did I not pick this up? Because it was a test file and I didn't care much, right? And also because it was a Friday afternoon review, so let's run the test again. Okay, so now I'm running the service file. So actually, this one is actually the service. My hands are cold. This is not, let's go with empty cafe. find this a bit strange, to be honest. I find this change a bit strange. Let's run the link and test menu again. TWS and again I did place the port. Just check which one. What happens if this integrate this change? Oh no. See that? Like that, though? Maybe I need to check this. I'm just realizing something. I'm clicking the names correctly. do this. And it's strange. I find it very strange what I'm seeing. And the question is, let's do something real quick. We're still in the day. Git stash again. Let's switch branch. Because in theory this was working. Let's start that and compare results. Stashed my configuration file that was done with me. Let's just put this here. So that oh, wait a moment. Maybe I'll just do the following. Let's apply the stash. And then precisely like all this crap, all this garbage. Now start that again. Let's see what this gets me. Also, this is taking longer. So this is what I should see. So the pagination is definitely broken still, which is fine. I mean, but yeah, maybe I'll just leave the rest for Monday, because my colleague still has to review everything. So I guess this will be it for now. And if you guys watch this has been a longer session than anticipated. I will resume with gaming on stream, next stream, I hope. Maybe I have to fill the description of my channel, because I'll almost be streaming on Twitch retro games and demos as well, but you'll probably find me more in the category of retro, and if work gets tight, I'll just use this category to work and do stream like this. But yeah, if you're still here, as always, you're the true OG, and thank you for keeping me company. This was fun. Yeah, I hope you have a nice day, nice evening, wherever you are in the world. Don't forget to follow me on socials. Watch the video on Sunday on YouTube. It's about authenticity. It's a different one. I think hopefully you'll enjoy it. If you do, leave a like and all the jazz. So yeah, I don't know.